everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. Today's video is going to be my second part for my spring empties videos of 2021. The last video was the first part, and in that video I talked about all of the skincare, hair care and body care that I finished during spring of this year. And today we are going to be talking about all of the makeup. Now this does look pretty empty compared to the last video. That being said, there are quite a bit of makeup products in here, so let's just get straight into it. First, I do have here one of these EcoTools sponges. I do change these in about every 4 to 5 months. I think this one I have been using since January of this year and it has just started falling apart. I will say with these cheaper sponges that I don't think they last as long as the original Beauty Blender. That being said, in my opinion, the original Beauty Blender is overpriced and it's just not a brand that I care for too much. So yeah, I keep buying these cheap ones. However, I think I nowadays do like the Real Techniques sponge a little bit more compared to this because of the shape of it. I think this one and the Real Techniques one feel pretty similar, but in the Real Techniques one there's a flat side like this and then there is a pointed tip like in the original Beauty Blender, and I really do like that shape because I don't really use this rounded side at all. So maybe in future I will keep purchasing the Real Techniques sponges, but anyways I do think this one is nice too. Then I finished 2 primers during spring, first one being my favorite hydrating primer, the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Now I will say right now I'm not using this because I'm pregnant and this one contains licorice root and it's one of those ingredients that there is not really evidence that it is harmful, but some people don't recommend you to use it. So yeah, just in case I'm not using this primer at the moment, but I did repurchase it because it's my favorite. What I really do love about this primer is that it is really lightweight but still hydrating. I do have a combination skin and especially my T-zone can be really oily. So because of that I don't like anything too crazy and too heavy. But at the same time, especially when I'm going for matte foundation, I do prefer to prep my skin with a nice hydrating primer. So yeah, this one is my favorite. I'm just not using it at the moment. Then another one of my favorite primers, this is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. Now I really do love this primer. I didn't repurchase this yet because I do have another primer that I'm using, but after that one I will keep repurchasing this one because I love this. This is a silicone based primer and I got to say I'm really picky with silicone primers. I do love some, but most of them I don't even like. I don't like at all those clear silicone primers because I feel those can be kind of like slimy and my makeup doesn't stay on top of those primers. Then again, I don't like anything that is too thick so that it almost like peels when I try to apply it. This one, it is a little bit thicker, but it is still so smooth and spreads evenly and nicely. So I absolutely do love this formula. And I also do really love this packaging. I wouldn't buy a makeup product like this just for the packaging, but it is a nice bonus because first of all it is sleek and kind of compact, but it is an airless pump so it stays good for a longer time. And with this pump it is really easy to control the amount of product. Yes, in future I will keep purchasing this one. I really do enjoy this, and in general I have had pretty good luck with Urban Decay Complexion products. Alright, I finished 2 foundations. First, the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I got to say I really hated this foundation. I know this foundation shares opinions a lot. For some people this works amazingly, which I think is great, and for some people it doesn't work. I think this foundation for some reason did cling into all of the imperfections and dry patches and everything that I had going on in my skin. I don't really expect a foundation like this that is, you know, supposed to be like a glowy foundation to do that. And anyways, I just don't think this made my skin look any better. So yeah, didn't really love it and I won't repurchase it. And I'm really sad about it because I do really enjoy NYX as a brand, and what I do really appreciate is that they do have one of the best shade ranges when it comes to complexion products at the drugstore. But so far I have not had good luck with their foundations, sadly. Alright, but here is a foundation that I actually do really enjoy. So this is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. Now I will say that I don't think I love it quite as much anymore as I used to. But I don't think it's the foundation's fault, it is just that my preference has changed and I don't feel I need this heavy of a foundation. What comes to full coverage foundations, this is my favorite because I feel it's the least heavy of those that I have used. It is really liquidy and really thin and the pigmentation is great. So a really thin layer is really enough. So because of that it doesn't look that heavy, but it is really matte. And you know, when I do have this on, I totally look like I am wearing a matte full coverage foundation. I always want to have something fuller coverage and matte for the sake of filming, for example. But on every day it is not something that I enjoy that much anymore. But from the matte full coverage foundations that I have ever tried, this is my favorite. But I'm kind of like a little bit on the fence about this. Especially since I feel the shade that has been working for me previously so well, I don't think it matches me anymore. So the shade 0110 Light Beige, I think this used to be like my perfect winter shade, but now it is too dark for me when I don't have any tan. Maybe at some point I'm going to test out a new fuller coverage foundation, still something that is lightweight. The Urban Decay Naked Skin or Stay Naked foundation, I'm not exactly sure. But that foundation, for example, sounds like something that could work for me, but we'll see. Anyways, I did repurchase this, and I also do have one darker shade from last summer, so I'm going to use those up before trying any new matte full coverage foundations. But perhaps next I want to try something that would be slightly more lightweight than this. Okay, I do have here one concealer, the Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define Concealer. This concealer I really don't like on my under eyes because it's kinda, I don't know, it can look drying and it doesn't really cover. That being said, this is my favorite concealer to highlight with, and I'm sure at some point I am going to repurchase this. Okay, let's talk about highlighters a little bit because I did finish one and I decided to declutter one. So the one I finished is the palette from the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. I'm trying to show you the pan a little bit closer so maybe you can pick the color from there, although it's empty, there's some staining. So this one was like a pink highlighter. And I really did enjoy this actually. I decided to declutter this highlighter. I got this highlighter, and this one, by the way, is from a brand called Inmo. This is their Universe Star highlighter in the set Moonlight. I got this one from my Pip Box last year, and I didn't try this until I finished the Carli Bybel highlighter because I hoped this would be similar. This is also a pink highlighter. Hope you can see it there. But this is just not the same thing. This one is a little bit too frosty for my liking and I don't like the formula. So here you can see it. I think now it swatches pretty nicely, but compared to the Carli Bybel highlighter, this is just a little bit too frosty. I don't enjoy this, so I decided to let go of this. Hopefully someone else can get use out of it. But I am now looking for a pink highlighter. The thing is that I don't want anything that is too frosty, and I want the highlighter to be kind of like on a warmer side. Oh, I do have here one more Complexion product, so this is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I really do enjoy this spray. Urban Decay sprays are my favorite. The all-nighter is the one I'm using at the moment because it's a little bit warmer, so I need my makeup to stay on better. But other than in summer and special occasion where I need my makeup to look good for a longer time, I do prefer to wear the chill one because it's actually nice and kind of like cooling and calming and hydrating. And I just think it makes my skin look fresh. So I have already repurchased. Just right now I'm using the all-nighter one. Okay, let's move on to eye products. I do have here the Revolution Renaissance Flick eyeliner. Now, this eyeliner I really enjoyed until I bought a backup, and I have been talking about this quite a bit recently. This is the original one. There's actually still product coming out, but it's starting to be really messy and the packaging broke, so it's like really impossible to use at this point. But yeah, it lasted on me almost a year. I bought a backup to this eyeliner in November. I think it was on Black Friday. I opened the backup couple of months ago, and the backup just, it doesn't work the same. It is way drier, and in order to get product out I really need to press hard. So I don't know, I just feel these are a little bit inconsistent. Maybe the one that I bought on Black Friday just happens to be bad, and normally the eyeliners perform as good as this one, but I don't know, I would just rather buy an eyeliner that I know is good for sure. So I moved back to using my Bare Minerals Lash Domination Ink Liner. Another eyeliner, this is actually an eye pencil. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Kohl Kajal in Eye Cheat. So this is like a standard light beige eye pencil that you can put to your waterline to open your eyes. And I do use a pencil like this almost every single day. I would say mainly in fall I might do a darker waterline once or twice a week, but other than that it is really a beige color like this that I do put to my waterline. And I got to say this one was pretty good. Now of course it's Charlotte Tilbury, it is more pricey, but this lasted on me in nearly daily use for over 2 years. So this pencil I bought, I believe, in January of 2019. It was one of the first replacement makeup products that I had to purchase during my no-buy year. And it lasted so long on me. So yes, it is more expensive, but I would say it was worth the money and it is nice. That being said, right now I am using a pencil from Beige Cosmetics. It's the Beige Cosmetics Power Pencil in beige, and I think that is just as good. So yeah, you can get a similar sort of product for a more affordable price. That being said, I wouldn't say this was overpriced because it lasted for so long. Okay, I do have here one mascara. This is the Essence. I don't even know what it's called because the print has kind of like worn off. I think it's their Super Curl mascara maybe? Well, anyways, I did really enjoy this mascara. This one comes with a rubber wand, and that is the type of wand that I prefer. And this one has a nice shape like this. And I really did love this shape, and I for sure would buy this again. That being said, in the store that I buy Essence products from, this is no longer available, and it's really sad because I actually really enjoyed this product, so cannot repurchase this. I don't know if Essence is discontinuing this product or what, but I enjoyed it. I do have here one pack of falsies, so these are the Ardell 1110s. Now I will say the last pair of these I am wearing on my eyes right now, so I do put the Lash Multipack into my Empties bin whenever I open the or start using the last pair. These lashes, they are nice, but they are extremely natural. So natural that I can almost get the same result with a nice mascara. So because of that, I probably won't be buying these in future, because if I'm going to see the effort of putting false lashes on, I still would want them to be a little bit more visible. Not too much, because I feel with my really small eyes, it doesn't look too good. But Ardell Demi Wispies, they are like my favorite lashes, and wispy type of lashes overall are my favorites, and I think they are really flattering on me, so something like that is what I do prefer and what I have decided to stick with in future. And then I do have here lash glue. So this is the House of Lashes lash glue. This is the clear one. I used to always have the black one and the clear one, but I recently decided to only purchase the clear one because I really don't think I need both. This is my favorite lash glue, and I had a backup for this, and I probably will keep purchasing this in future too. However, the new backup of lash glue that I have is actually from Tarte, because sadly House of Lashes is now discontinued from Beauty Bay. That is the website that I used to get House of Lashes products from. So there is one place less where I can buy the brand from, so that makes it a little bit trickier for me. But yeah, this is my favorite because it holds my lashes on place so well and it kind of stays flexible. I cannot stand lash glues that dry completely so that it starts to kind of like be hard and flake. I hate that kind of lash glue. This one actually stays flexible and it holds everything on place and I really do love it. Okay, I finished one lipstick. I'm always excited to finish a lipstick, but at the same time in future I'm not going to be panning lipsticks because lip product is something that I just like to change it more often. It is my favorite makeup product and yeah, I do get bored if I wear the same thing over and over again. But this one was pretty easy to finish and it was an older lipstick. So this is the Essence, I don't even remember what it's called. All of the print from the packaging has worn off. I think it was her Color and Care lipstick in Life's My Runway, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this one was like a pinky nude. Perhaps I can show it to you. I'm not one of those people who digs the lipstick out when, you know, it's all flat like that. But there you can see, it was like a pinky nude. Really pretty lipstick. I actually did really enjoy this. But I'm glad to get it out of my collection and it's for sure not a color that would be difficult to find from other brands. And then last I do have here a couple of nail products. So first, this is the Essence Extreme Last Base Coat. I really do enjoy this base coat. I think it helps with my nail polish staying on longer and also it gives like a nice base to my nails so that the nail polish looks better. So I really enjoy this. I do think nail polish base coat and top coat make a difference, but I don't believe you need to buy something expensive. And then also I do have here one nail polish. This is the Essence, the gel nail polish in the shade Jeans On. Now this one used to be in my project polish and I was able to finish this, but I decided to also, as well as all of my other project pans except my pan palette, I decided to call off my project polish. I'm sure I can go through the nail polishes I want to finish anyways, and yeah, right now I just don't really like panning. But yeah, this nail polish was in the project and I was able to finish it, which I am glad about because I didn't really enjoy this color. Essence has now discontinued this line and they have replaced it with their Shine Last Go line, so I don't even know if they have this color anymore, but wasn't my favorite. It is kind of like a muted, weird blue. Alright, that is everything for today. Those were my spring empties. Now in future I will try to film the empties videos on a little bit more regular basis so that I don't need to split the video into two halves. Actually, I tried to film the empties video in April, but I had some technical issues, like the camera wasn't focusing, so I scrapped the video and then I started filming those first trimester symptoms. So yeah, I just decided to postpone the video until I can split it to two halves. But in future I will try to film an empties video in a month or two, depending how much products I finish. And I think I do want to film empties videos in future, especially since I'm not doing project panning videos anymore. So I feel when I'm not talking about the products so much in like project pan updates, I think the empties videos will be a little bit more exciting for me to film so that I can update you on the products that I have used up and let you know if I liked them or didn't like them. But anyways, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you on my next one. Bye bye!